from the perspective of folding orientations, hinge designs, and other features. Could you forecast the trends of foldable phone development?
It seems that at least during this short time, the flip foldable, or as you have described here, is the horizontal foldable. That seems to be winning, at least this year. Samsung's Flip 3 is really a successful device. That's probably mostly because of the price, not so much about the orientation. The price now is only hair below $1,000, at the point where more people are willing to invest into these foldable devices. Even though the booklet type, so the vertical hinge, gives more room for the display, because the hinge is bigger, flexible display is bigger, that means that the BOM cost of the device is naturally bigger. That makes the price of the whole device bigger, and there is only a limited amount of people that are willing to invest $1,500 to, or even more in some cases, to a new phone. I do see that in the future there will be like different types of people using the different foldables. So people that like to have a small device that's easy to carry but still offers relatively large display, those will prefer the flip foldables. And the people that browse more, watch videos more, they would like to have the bigger real estate for the display, and those would then prefer the vertical foldable or booklet foldable. So I think there is a definite user group for both of those device types, and it's very hard to say which one will be the more successful one. When we look at the demographics of the people in these regions, in Asia, there's a lot of commuting with public transport, for example, and people use their smartphones during the public transport, for example, to listen to music, watch videos, play games, all of these things. But when we go to the US, public transport isn't the main way to move around, but own cars. And frankly, you just don't use the phone same way when you're commuting with your car. So there is this kind of difference in the way people kind of move from place to place. Also, that kind of dictates what is more used in which region or country. But in the long run, the price is still the main thing that kind of dictates the success of these different device types. About different features that foldables offer, like adjustable hinges, that is actually a real benefit of the devices. So I do like to use the hinge to adjust the viewing angle when in the table. I do know that, like, my kids they use the phones while eating, for example, by placing them on the board against something. But with foldables, it's still self-standing, so to say. And that's actually a real benefit. And the hinge design, like I said already before, is one of the key innovations that vendors can currently use with the designs. Of course, like I said, in the future, there will be companies that offer hinge designs for vendors, but currently their own hinges is one of the key competitive advantages that they can do. The U-shaped hinge that Samsung is currently using, it has its problems. For example, in my Fold 2, the display has already broken once. So it's really hard to make a really durable fold with U-shaped fold. And there will always be this little gap between the two halves of the device. But with the droplet design, you can actually make the radius of the fold slightly bigger and still make the two sides of the device flat with each other. And this is a really good benefit. And my personal feeling is that the droplet design is superior, at least currently, to the U-shaped design, just because of that reason. And the fact that the radius is bigger, it protects the display from breaking much more. And it will be interesting to see which direction Samsung will go in the future with their future hinge designs, because now Honor and Oppo, they have both taken the droplet design, and that's actually at least with the first trials, it's really good.